Hello, Wednesday the 17th of September 2014. Well, as I spent such an arm and a leg, £260 on a new satellite dish yesterday, I thought you'd like to see it. Sitting there in the background. Yes, that is a new one. There was one up there before, but it wasn't so well attached, and it was a bit manky. So that's what I spent my money on yesterday. God, it's going to take at least 5 years to get that back, boys and girls. Anyway, a couple of messages came in about yesterday's show. You were remembering, did you see the show yesterday? Oh, you missed it? Well, you know, how are you going to know? You see, you can't miss an episode. Otherwise, you won't know what we're talking about the next time. It's all like one constant story. It's like a story that never ends, boys and girls. It really is. Wendy says, Chris Reardon, the coffee is a year out of date. No wonder it tasted funny. Oh, how can coffee go off? It can't, can it? It's only a year out of date. I don't know what's wrong with a bloke. If she thinks I'm funny about the look, I can't have anyone using my toilet. I told you that, Wendy. No one should be using my toilet. Bev said, good morning, Bev. And Bev is a new member of our happy family. Hello, Bev. Hi, Bev. And she said, just watched your video with Mary, Joyce and Diana. Enjoyed it. Looking forward to tomorrow for more laughs. I intend to tickle you as much as possible, Bev. And if you don't laugh, I have a very long finger, which can come all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. Business class, of course. How else is there to travel? You know. And it will tickle your feet. I will tickle your feet. Diana says, love the episode. You need some wipes by the loo for your guests to use. No, Diana. What we need is the guests not to use the loo. Now, I have a communal area around the back where there are many trees. They can go over there. I hate people using my toilet. Brandon says, poor workman, giving him a coffee a year out of date. Mind you, to be fair, it was a free drink. Yeah, how dare they complain? It's not like I was charging him for the coffee, is it? It was free. You could have gone to the pound shop and got some in-date coffee there. I didn't know they sold... Did they sell coffee in the pound shop? I didn't know that. I had a workman today, an electrician. Oh, yes, please believe. But I didn't go downstairs to see if he was hot or not. Apparently, he's been round here before, according to my mum. Well, what's he doing visiting your house at all hours of the day, Brandon? I mean, what's going on in that house? That's what I want to know. What is going on behind your closed doors? He used the toilet, and I was just thinking, I hope he doesn't pee over the toilet. Luckily, he didn't. On a final note, I'm not related to Boris Johnson, no, but I don't mind him. Well, you must be. You've got the same surname. You must be related to Boris Johnson. You need to do one of those family tree things, Brandon. Mr. Johnson. Oh, by the way, I know another Brandon now. Yes, and he's actually quite similar to you. I think you could be good friends. Have a look at my friends list. Okay? I think you could be friends with him. Yes. He's got a very nice boyfriend named Steffi. And his name is Brandon. He's very, very similar to you. I think you should start talking and become friends. Yes. And Brandon also likes the cat sticker that was on Ronnie's wall yesterday. It is quite nice, that little sticker, isn't it? You can buy those apparently quite cheaply. Joyce says, have you made a trip to Home Depot to buy your new toilet since yours was compromised? We don't have Home Depot. We have a similar thing. We have B&Q, and we have Home Base, and we have Wickes. They're all like Home Depot. No, I haven't been yet, Joyce. I haven't been yet. I think you should rent a porta-john and have it placed in some inconspicuous spot for anyone who feels the urge while visiting you. This would solve the problem of any unwanted visitors to your loo. There must be other people who don't like their toilets being used. Surely there is. Now, on a similar note, I picked this off one of my Facebook friends, his status, okay, 2 days ago. And it's from Jeremy. He says, today I've experienced the absolute worst sensory experience I have ever experienced. Now, if you thought me having unwanted people visiting my toilet was bad enough, wait till you hear this. I found a bucket of eggs I was planning on using for target practice back in June. 70 plus eggs left to bake in the summer heat for 3 months. Forgotten. I found them again. I took them out to throw them into the manure pile. I hadn't thought of the notion I was downwind from them. The eggs went splat, and I was hit with a wall of disgusting air. I physically doubled over and watched as I started to run. I have walked by 4-day dead deer carcasses on 90-degree days on the road and have been able to maintain my composure. This was the absolute worst thing. The worst thing I've ever smelt, seen, just all senses. This was the worst. So there you are. I don't know, has anyone else experienced bad eggs? And they've cracked them open and you're hit with that wall of smell? Oh, I don't like the sound of that at all. No, thank you very much. Oh, now today, so I've just been up to visit. I had to go to the doctor's today because I've got something wrong with my couple of the toenails. Seem to have something growing underneath them. So I've been to the doctor today and I've got to send in samples. I've got to cut bits of my nail, put them in a little pot, a little sample pot, and take it back to the doctor's to see what it is growing underneath my nails, dear. I mean, I'll try and keep clean. What do you mean you want to see? You don't want to see them, do you really? Just a minute, let me just push that there. I will show you my nails now. Have a look at these. Look. Strange, whitey stuff. Don't look very good, do they? Anyway, so I've got to cut bits of those and send them off to the doctor. Now, after that, I went for a walk up Ronnie's place, and I observed much wildlife here in Bracknell. This first. Just out and about, walking up to Ronnie's house, I thought you might like to see some of the ducks. Look at them all waiting here to be fed. Loads and loads of little ducks. Disappointingly for them, I have bought no bread, so nothing for the ducks. And then, walking a little bit further, what did I see? And it was as tame as anything. Look at this. Tame as anything. Mr. Fox. Never met him before, just walked straight across the path. Isn't that lovely? Eh? Wildlife all around Bracknell. I love it. How lucky am I to live here? Very, very lucky to live here. Finally today, a little email from Marge, who writes, "Hi Chris, I know it's all for humour, but here's a comment on the term witches are old hags," which I said, I think, on yesterday's show. "I am a practising pagan, as you may or may not recall, and yes, a practising Buddhist witch, as I have come out in saying in some of your previous shows. Saying witches are old hags are like saying Jews are all dirty, or gypsies are thieves, or Catholics are all left-footed, a derogatory term used by the Irish, I hear. It can be taken out of context by some people. Hollywood-type witches, however, can be made fun of, but the true Wicca and witchcraft is a recognised religion now in America." And you sent me a link, which I've cut as page 404 not found, so that link didn't go anywhere, Marge. So thank you for that. And so all witches are not old hags, isn't that right, Marge? You're a witch, though, aren't you? And yeah, okay, right. Sorry. Also, what is that in your mother? Your mother is holding as her hands in that photo you had behind you on Saturday's show. So I have the picture here of my mum. There we are. And Mum was holding a doggy birthday cake, which I got for her 70th birthday. And then this is actually one of the very last pictures I have of my mum, and she died about 3 months after this picture was taken. So that's one of the very last pictures I have. There she is, and doggy birthday cake. All right, so that's that. And there we are. Okay, boys and girls, that's all for today. You have a nice day. And if you ever fancy sending an email, please feel free to do so. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. If you ever want to send in a little video as well, that would be good. I don't know if you've got WhatsApp. Do you have WhatsApp? Anyone got WhatsApp on their iPhones? If you have, then I'm thinking of getting another mobile phone just for WhatsApp, and you could possibly send in your little videos like that. What do you think? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Please let me know. Email address chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. See you tomorrow. Have a nice Wednesday. Bye-bye.